Well, good afternoon, my friends, and we're going to have a look at the possible team for Liverpool to face Notts Forest tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. This is the team that I think Arne Slot will put out on the back of the news press conference this morning saying that some of the players were injured. I think this is not the team that I would put out quite possibly, but I think it is the team that Arne Slot will put out to face Forest tomorrow. Bring it up on the screen there and we have a look at it and we have a chat about it. With the news that Alisson will do another little training session today and probably gets through that okay, he'll definitely start in goal tomorrow. So I think this is the team that he'll go for. In goal would be Alisson. I think he'll put Kerkez in instead of Andy Robertson. The two centre-halves, they picked themselves really at this stage. It's going to be Kanate and Van Dijk. I do think that he will put Szoboszlai in right full because of Frimpong being injured and Conor Bradley also out, and I do believe they're going to be out for a good few weeks, maybe up to 20 days. I think Arne Slot said. With Wirtz also out for about 20 days, I think. The midfield is going to be Jones, McAllister, and Gravenberch. I think that's what Arne Slot will go with, and Gakpo will be out on the left. I think he'll stick with the front two of Salah and Ekitike. And I think that's obviously not the way they'll line out, but that's the way he just has them set up there. I think that will be his team that he puts out. Would my team differ too much if I was putting out a team myself? If I was the Liverpool manager? Yeah, I would play Andy Robertson again. I really would. And I would leave Szoboszlai in midfield for Curtis Jones, and I would play Gomez as right full. They would be the only changes that I would really make differently than Arne Slot. So, it's a good enough team. It's a good team, but I just hate the thought of moving Szoboszlai into right full. I think that's what he's going to do, but I just don't like it at all. He is so good in midfield. He is by far Liverpool's best player of the season, and you really need him in midfield, especially against Forest, because Forest will be playing a very low block. There's another way of looking at it. Because they will be playing a low block, he could probably get away with Szoboszlai as right full, being able to come forward and move into midfield. Kerkez, we know we're going to get from Kerkez. He's going to be running up and down like a headless chicken. The poor lad he's totally off the pace at the moment. But I think he will pick him because he's a younger player and Andy Robertson has played a lot of minutes the last few weeks. And that's why I think he'll go for Kerkez. The midfield, I think Jones, probably a bit of unlucky of the Liverpool midfield players not to get more starts. I know he took up a knock a few weeks back, but yeah, I wouldn't be too upset about Curtis Jones being in midfield. I think he really does play well for Liverpool, and you know what you're going to get from Curtis Jones, and that's 100% effort. Gakpo, I still stick with Gakpo. I don't know why he gets the stick that he does, but I'd have Gakpo out on the left. Ekitike, yeah, he's got to start again. Salah, I know there'll be people looking at it and saying Chiesa, but look, I don't think Arne Slot is ever going to start Chiesa. I just think he's made his bed on that, and that's the way it's going to be. So I think Salah will start, and I wouldn't be too harsh on Salah either. If one player deserves to be dropped off a little bit of form, I think Salah is the player that should actually get away with that. So that would be the starting lineup I think Arne Slot will put out. Mine wouldn't differ too much, and I think that's the way it'll be. I have no score predictions for this game. I think Forest are going to do what Forest are going to do. They're going to play a very low block and hope to beat Liverpool, score against Liverpool on a breakaway. I think if Liverpool score early in the game, we could go on and win it. I won't say easily enough, but kind of handy. If Forest gets a 0-0 at half time, it's just only going to give them encouragement. They're just going to repeat the same low block and try hit Liverpool on the break. I don't like playing against Dyche teams. They're typically hard to break down, and they're usually well coached and well structured, and they know their game plan. So look forward to the game on Saturday. We will be doing a live watch along. Hope you can join us, and if you can, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. It's only a new channel, but it helps us out. Okay, that's it. Join us tomorrow. It's around Around a 2:45. I'm not going to start too early. You don't have too much to talk about before games, and we'll talk more then. Okay, until then, have a safe night and bye.